Hello, welcome back to Heather at Home. Now a couple of months ago I did a blog post about how to easily update white pillowcases just with simple printing ideas. I love the sort of impact of just using some black fabric paint on white pillowcases. I've had a go at 3 different designs to update some absolutely plain, simple white pillowcases, and I thought I would share them with you. Now, I just bought 1 pot of Dylon black fabric paint. It cost me £2.49 in the range. I also found there 100% cotton pillowcases, £3.50 for a pair. The first thing that I couldn't wait to have a go at was potato printing. Now, this is a really easy technique, but the hardest bit I found was choosing what design I wanted to print onto the pillowcases. I loved triangles, I loved crosses, I loved arrows, but then I came across a parallelogram. Try saying that a lot of times, parallelogram, anyway. And I liked how that shape could be repeated and sort of mirrored so that it would create a whole design. So I cut out a template from card. You cut the potato in half, and then I just used a pen to draw around my template, and then I went over that with a little knife, and then you can start taking the outside of your stamp away, just leaving that parallelogram shape. You need to put something into your pillowcase because otherwise the fabric paint will bleed through to the other side. So I used a stack of newspaper. I did try corrugated cardboard, but you could see the ridges when I started printing some of them, so I don't think that that's the best thing to use. I used my small paintbrush to cover the surface of the potato stamp with the paint, then I placed it onto the fabric. From doing this a few times now, I found that if you want a fuller, more solid shape, you need to press quite firmly. I quickly realised that this isn't the craft for perfectionists. Started out sort of trying to make a perfect design, and I quickly gave up on that idea and decided that it was going to look a bit rough and ready, that the lines are never going to be dead straight. I had decided that what I wanted was the sort of design to be based in one corner of the pillowcase and just to spread out, not to cover the whole surface, and then you put it aside to dry. The next one was really fun. I decided to splatter and splash some paint around. Now, one thing that I didn't do that I would really recommend you do is cover your table surface more adequately than I did, i.e. not at all, because you are going to make a mess with this one. All you have to do is dip your paintbrush. I used my big paintbrush into the paint, make sure it's generously loaded with paint, and then you can trickle, you can splash. I found it quite effective to sort of flick the brush, just basically go all Jackson Pollock on it. It was brilliant fun, I loved doing it. And I think the result looks a little bit sort of like the constellations or the stars, which is quite apt for bedtime pillowcases. Again, once that's finished, you can put it aside to dry. The last one is one for the kids. It's sort of text speak. It's XOXO, which I believe means hugs and kisses. I don't actually use it myself. This is so easy. It's a design that anyone can do. All you have to do is dip your paintbrush into the paint and write XOXO all the way along. I did 4 lines covering the whole surface of the pillowcase. So I did a pair of each of my 3 designs, and then I put them all aside to dry. 3 pairs of pillowcases at £3.50 each, pot of paint at £2.49. So all in all, my 6 pillowcases cost me £12.99, which I think is a real bargain. You could easily use these sort of decorating techniques on any fabric. Tea towels, on fabric tote bags, t-shirts. I also think with the dreaded C word coming up, Christmas, these would make excellent presents. If not the pillowcases, then definitely tote bags or something else like that. So friends and family, if you're watching, try and act surprised when you open one on Christmas Day. Once the designs are completely dry, then you need to fix the colour. And to do this, you need to find your iron and your ironing board. This is a bit of a challenge for me because I do not do ironing. I just flap things out really rigorously and then I don't have to iron them. So I found the ironing board and the iron, and what you want to do is put it on a high setting. You need a clean cloth to put over the design, and then you iron it on that high setting for 1 to 2 minutes to really set that colour. Esme and Alfie have 1 each in their bedrooms. They've got an XOXO each. We've got the splatter ones in the guest bedroom, and then I'm really in love with those parallelograms. I think that's a design that I would like to try on a cushion or somewhere else. This is such an easy craft. I can't emphasise how easy it is. If you're not crafty, you'll be fine, honestly. Go on, give it a go. If you try out any of these ideas, please do leave me a comment below to let me know. If you've got any other design ideas, it'd be great to hear them. I know I've got loads of ideas running through my head. If you've liked this video, give me the thumbs up. I'd love you to subscribe to my channel, Heather at Home, and I will see you back here next week. See you later.